Maybe I'll find some order in the house. Okay, come join me live. I'm going to be here live. Come join me on YouTube. I'm suspended till tomorrow at 11:38. I'll be back. Alphabet Science, Alphabet Alchemy, Alphabet Alchemy. I was looking it up, you know. I looked this up. Just give me a minute. Whoa. I don't know what it says. I'm just trying to look at it this way, right? It almost looks like somebody that has got no eyes yet, right? No eyes, really no ears. It's got a cat. It's ready to be connected. See all the yellow between the black? Like the bee. So I question, why is the fire sign, why is it in yellow? What is the importance of a fire hydrant? Why is it in yellow? Right, compared to whatever the color the fire hydrant is, and the fire hydrant here is in black. What is the black going to represent? Right, I got to think about it. And then it's entouraged by, you see, rounding about the circle other than chopping it off like a hexagon. Is that because the stop is a complete obligation? And here it's, we advise you not to because it's going to be needed, stay 6 feet away. Right? It's a more humble way of saying stay 6 feet away. And it's Aries, because anything to do with fire is going to be Aries. What else did I put today up there? Yeah, you see, we have the, over here, right? This, you know, Pez, where you lift the head up and then you go on down. Or if you're going to go down, you have to go down by the green part over here, right? See this part here, this part here, this part here where they got the Audi, right? And here you got
below,
what?
lift the head.
1 9 1 2 9 1. Do you know what 9 does? 9 joins that side with that side with that side. Have you ever seen this before? So what it is here's the 9th letter. 1 2. Now my question is should it be I'm sorry, should it be like that? Right, which is like that, or should it be like that? Now the thing is, right, is that when we have a set of numbers, and I'm looking, I don't have the answer until I take a look at this, right? And the other thing is maybe I can do it that way, and I can create this over here and put the I here. And if I did that, then maybe, you know, maybe I can call this area, right, the A letter. But the I, or what is the T, okay, is the T, what happens with the T is that the T is here at the equator. Now, you can also say, well, I have 3, 1, 2, 3, right? We have the 1 set, 2 sets, 3. It took 4 sets over here. It was 4 by 2, 8 to create this. And then it's going to take 4 by 2, 8 to create the bottom. I'm still building the equation. Just let me think about it. But when we do complete the equation, we have what is here. We have what is here. We also have what is here. Another way I can look at this, right, is if I went like this and I went this way, because can you not claim this yourself? And then we can just break out this way. And now we can have 2 ways that way, where the I here and the I here, and now you have that hourglass, and you're sort of running that pyramid. At the same time, if you like, what we can do, I'm just going to travel up, let's see, I'll travel up 4. What it is when you travel up 4, how can we mention this? I don't know which way to look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm still trying to understand this I here. So this is what is 5, 3, 1. This is 7 over here. Okay? So if I was to create the ace on this dimensional block, right? The ace would be starting here, but yet the block wouldn't finish till up here. You know, when you step into the door? So where do we put the crossing line? Is the first crossing line here? And then we draw all the way into this area? Well, this area is what is 575. And when we lock it together right here and right here. That's area 66, locking 575. It becomes what is 5, 6, 6, 7, and then what is 5, 6, and 6, 7. In the spirit is 76, 5, 6, and 7. And 5, 6, and 7. Very big number. 5760 was the year 2000. I'm putting this down for a minute. It's heavy. And I'm taking a 2-minute break and I flip this around. Okay, no one's here, so just a note, 10-minute mark, still nobody. Okay. Yeah, I was just going on break. Do you know, have you been here before? Hold on, the dogs are coming in. You're gonna have to watch it when I upload this. You're gonna have to watch it because, come on in. It's taking a 2-minute break. You'll watch it and I'll upload you or update you. I'm doing the dishes, so give me a minute. How's everybody doing? Give me a minute. You want to go in or out? Just give me a minute. I was here for 15 minutes. If you have any questions, I'm going to check on my phone. They don't seem to send me anything. If you don't know what the channel is about, I'm quite sure the three of you that are here do know. Okay, I hear you crying. This is where I am, okay? This is where I am. 20 years later. Do you not know what, remember, where are you? This window here is a game. We're now 20 years later since I began. Can you operate in this game? Mm-hmm, you could. All you have to do is type in the chat and you're operating in this game. How many other games can you operate in? I would love to one day, I keep saying one day, but I'm putting it out there. I'm putting it out there. If somebody knows how to program something or knows a programmer who likes what I do, I'd like to share with them this program, how I mathematically tie everything up so we can read words. Not to read words, forget about the words. So we can understand the algorithm and the association of numbers. And also to note within themselves that every number is a word itself. English, Spanish, French. I think 3 of them is good. If we had a 4th one, it would be great. What is this? Is I can do a gematria on a word, on a letter in each one of these languages. Same letter, same alphabet. And I can use 1 through 9, 1 through 8, 1 through 7, 1 through 6. And what is 7? The meeting on the pole. There's only 6 sides. So when I slip this onto the pole of 6 sides, it's 3 and 3 onto the pole. But when it's 3 and 3 onto the pole, I should be putting this over here, stick these 2 corners. Or just at least this one, like so we can turn it, right? Over here. And we fill enough of them together, enough of these cubes together, we fill it in and we put oceans in, and we can move these around, maybe call them the tectonic plates over time. I don't know how it shifts, I have no idea, these are what is 12 around 9 to a face, equates to birth, equates to the birth, the pole, the 12, 12, 12 for the 3 years, 36 equals 1 hash mark. I don't have a 13 in this. The 13 is the reconnect. So my question is, if the 13 is the reconnect, then these are in the ocean. If these are in the ocean, the moon controls the ocean. If the moon controls the ocean, the moon controls the birth. The birth comes from the sun. So therefore, the portal between the birth, the moon, and the sun are now all associated together. And this hexahedron is part of the explanation. Also, the logic of who can contest. Who can contest? Can you contest that this looks like the letter A? So this is only what is a fragment of the A, right? I can call this part of the A, right? And then we're gonna close out the A over here, and the legs would have to stop right over here. This is where the legs would stop. And what would happen is this one here, right, is 1. This one here is 3. And when it starts and when it stops right over here, right? And this one here is 2. And the 2 is what joins the 1. But you don't get to see this side of the 2, you only get to see half of it over here. This is on this side. 1 between 2 equals to 3. When we come up to over here, 5, 7, 5, it's joined with 6 and 6. 5, 7, 5 equals to the word I. The first time you get your opening over here is right over here, in this area over here. That's the 9th position. It becomes what is 7, 9, 11, 13, running down this way. This also expands larger right over here. Same thing. And in this situation, my question comes like this. Do I create my first eye over here? I split the eye over here and over here. In that, I create the letter A. That within A is I, AI, the split house. Another way I was working this, right, is that when you run this way on a cube, this is 1/2 cube. In order to do the ace, you must run like this. Therefore, this area over here. That's the only way to do the ace, like this. How else can you do the ace? And at the same time, it looks like the B or the R walking if you came this way with the letter, right? This would be the R tilted over this way, the R tilted over this way. But I'm not going to get into that right now. I want to be able to explain this a little bit better. Let me see if I can explain it. Okay, yes, here it is. Here's the explanation. You have this side, you have this side. You have the left, and you have the right over here. Because I can do this, we're going to count on this angle, we're going to count on this angle. This is to this side, this is to this side. The ace can be split apart. You see the way this goes up and the way this goes up? According to, hold on a second. How do I not have a calculator here? Let me see, maybe it's on here. Yes, so if we look at this, right? When we come down this way, 1, 5, and 9, and we go up this way, it's 3, 5, and 7. We go by 4 and we go by 2. So we split it. We know one side goes by 4, the other side goes by 2. Now we also have to understand that, see that over here, right? So according to numbers, that connection would be 4, 9, 13 and 4, 3, 7. This connection would be 8, 1, 9 and 8, 3, 11. This connection would be 6, 7, 13 and 6, 1, 7. This connection would be 2, 7, 9, 2, 9, 11. Another way to do this is to understand that going from here 1 and up 2, here 1 and up 2, down 2 and over 1. Is there any other way to do this? You can go from here over 2 and here, which is not mentioned. You can go from here over 2 and here, which is not mentioned. You can go from here over here and up here, which is not mentioned. And you can do it all the way around, right? In which maybe I should color that in. And that would be, hold on a second, just give me a second. That would be the, you see it would be this one, right? And I want to show you something. Let's see if I can bring this a little closer. So I want to show you something, right? See what we have in this? I know it's mixed up. So we'll just take the 9, 6, 1, and 4. And then when I turn it this way, I'm going to take the 7, 8, 5, 2, 3. And then when I turn it this way, I'm going to take the 9, 6, 5, 4, 1. But now, is there something I missed? See the way I got 7, 8? See the way I got 9, 6, right? but I never get, okay, I never get the other one. So now we're gonna do this. Now we're gonna do this. Just hold on a second. Okay, let me explain this now. Just give me a second. Just give me 1 second. Okay, here it is. Check it out. Now I only have one of them. So it's this one and it's this one. So now I'm gonna have to put it on this one because it's gonna be very hard for you to see. So now what I'm gonna do is I think I'm going to which one do I change? Uh, I'll keep that one. I'll redo this one. So I'm gonna do this one. Yes, so I'm gonna just do this one here. Yeah, so we're gonna do this one here. Woo. How's everybody doing? Let's check this out. We're all plugged in tonight. Wow. Whoop, I gotta check my wow. I'm the only one talking to myself. That's okay. So this is what we have. Do we use this one? Yes. We have this. Is this the way we should do it? Are they the same? Are they the same? Hold on a second. Yes, that's not the one. Hold on, let me see. No, not that one. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. This is 3232587. This is 14569. That's fine. So then, where's the blue one? Well, the blue one's the same thing. That can't be. Just give me 1 second. I want to see where my error is. I did this. So let me see what my error is for a second. 14569. Okay. 32587. Okay. So where's my 1, 2? Wow. Okay. Okay. I don't understand, but okay. 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 So, just give me a second. How did I just do the same thing again? First of all, I like to do it this way. If I did it this way, just give me a second. I'm still working on this. Yeah, I don't know why it's taken me so long to figure this out. This, this, this. Now, if I did this way, okay, that works out. Okay, I don't know why it took so long. I think I got it. I think I got it. This is it. There you go. Okay. Let's see if we can do this now. How's everybody doing? Let me check this out. Okay, no one said a word. That's going to be okay. I still have to do the work. So, okay, I'll do it with this. Even though it's backwards. On the left, on this one here, okay, I'm going to connect 7, 8, 5, 2, 3. 7, 8, 5, okay. Then what's going to happen, okay, is I'm going to take it and turn it this way. And then I'm going to connect 9, 6, 5, 4, 1. On this one here, I'm going to connect 7, 4, 5, 3, 6, or in reverse 365.47 days. And when I flick it this way, over here, it's going to equal to what is 9, 8, 5, 2, 1. These are going to be math equations. It's going to connect the 5. That's going to connect them together. So 1 and 2, 3 through 5 equals to 17, 8, 3, and 8. This is where your 3 and 8 comes from. This one over here, 7, 4, 11, don't change it. 5 and 6, 11 going through the path, over to 9, 9, 11. In the alternative cube, over here, 9 and 6, going through 5, over to 4, 9, 1 and 4, 5. 1 and 4, 5 to what is 9 and 6, 15, 1 and 5, 6, 5 and 6 come connect together. And when you flick this cube again, you get 7 and 8. Did you see the way we got 7 and 8 over here? Now check it this way. We get 9 and 6. Anyone up for any tennis? 15, 15. Cutting through the 5-hole. Game, connecting. This is the way the twos. So can we put this? Are these the same? Does anybody know? Do you want to see what this is? It's a Hebrew letter Tav. It's worth 400. It sort of looks like a 2. How can we use it? Not quite sure. There's always a question. Two houses coming together. Remember, these are only 2. Takes 26 to create one of these. There's going to be minimum 3 in a row. Now, if I use the same one, we have this one, right? But how can I, like, is there any way to like if I put it like this, they're never the same, you know what I'm saying? And then when we put them around each other, it's going to create some kind of labyrinth. Tav, 400. So this is 400 Tav, right? So what is 300? right? 300 and 400 coming together. How's everybody doing? So what that was is right over here. Oh, God, I'll just turn this over. It's annoying, this. I'm going to probably take a half an hour break. So what this is the equation for those who are looking, and just for myself as well. It becomes 125, and then it becomes 589. So it's going to become what is 1772. It's going to become what is 2 and 3. 1 times, this is also going to be what is RAM, 1.25, if you want to look at it that way. 512 if you want to look at it that way. 5 times 12 if you want to look at it that way. 1 times 2 times 5. Why is it 17 plus 1? Because 1/8 is a split house, where 9 brings the house together. Why does it bring the house as 110? The 9 plus the A, or the 1 and the 9, the 2 fire signs, equaling to 10. Brings the house together by the, or divides the house. This split over here of I, right? Or the association. And still, my words are not finite, right? You know why? Because we have to talk together. What do we see here? This is 1 through 6, right? And when you start at 1, that's okay. You have Aries. When you get the Virgo, okay, Virgo is a connection between Leo and Libra. Libra is the connection, okay? You see this over here? Libra is a connection to Sagittarius. Sagittarius and Leo play on each side of the block, connecting through Virgo into Libra, and in between where the Virgo connects, that's where Scorpio hooks up. When Scorpio hooks up in 8, right? Scorpio hooks up in 8. Sagittarius is 9, right? So when 9 comes in, it is connected to, so let me do this again. Let me show you here. See this? This is 6, and this is 6. 8 is here. 7 is here. The 8 overlaps both 6 and 6 equally, okay? And where what the 6 is, okay, it's binding. Okay, the 6 binds the 5 to the 7, and the 6 binds inside of 8, and then the 9 drops in right over here. We get 5, 9, 5, right, which is 14, 14, the 28-day cycle. So you don't want to use this, right? So what you have is you have the 6341 and you have the 5432. Do I have any of those? You see, you have the 54 association here. And do you have the 63? Yeah, look at that. 6. Oh, you have 3, 4, 5, and 6. Oh, that's good. Where do you have that? That's good. Wow. Yes, this. The 364. Okay, that's good because the male is right here. The female is right here, this part over here. So when I showed that connection before, when I show this connection, what I really wanted to show you is this. You can go 2 down this way and over. You can go 2 down this way and over. It wasn't both. But when you play the game of Tetris, right? So let me turn this around. When you play the game of Tetris, they show you both these pieces. So it's not me. This is already in the game of Tetris. I'm going to be going on break. I did want to say a few more things in this. Just give me a second because I want to calculate all these numbers. Let me see what we got right now. Here we got what is 5. Here we got what is 15. Here we got what is 5. Here we got what is 15. Here we got what is 3. Here we have what is 17. Here we have what is 7. Here we have what is 13. So these two are identical. 5 and 15, 5 and 15, but up here they're not identical. Okay, so look what they did. Okay, let me turn this over. In Saturn square, this is how it runs in Saturn square by the 15s. It's the same as cribbage, right? When the point scoring is 15, just to note, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I can also 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I'm only counting from here to here. Each one of these there's two different houses. There's the house of 3 by 20. There's a house 4 by 15 if we were counting the 60 seconds on the clock. If we were counting in hundreds, I couldn't do this one over here. It would have to be 3 by 33 equals to 99 plus 1, right? You know who we are? We are the 99 plus 1, the split house. And then it would be 4 by 25. Did you know that 25% of time is 15? That 25%, okay, of 100 equals 25, and you work under an AVG, right? An AVG is 147, right? The 1/4 average cycle. This is what brings everything to 3. Times 4 stays in the same position. Times 3 moves over into this position. Times 2 moves here. Times 1 stays here. Times 2 moves here. Times 3 moves here. Times 4 stays here. Times 5 moves here. Times 6 moves here. Times 7 goes here. Times 8 goes here. Times 9 goes here. I'm going to show you after the break. Yeah, I'm going to show you before the break ends. Okay, I'm going to show you before the break ends what it does. Okay, so So this is what it does. When you multiply 147 times 2, it equals to 258. Times 3, it equals to 333. Remember that. Times 4, it equals to 471. Remember, the house mirrors itself here, but it flips the other side, puts 4 first. Therefore, when you start counting numbers, instead of putting A, B, C, everything switches around in the fourth house. In the fourth house, the numbers will look like, in the fourth house, the numbers will look like, if I can remember, 4, 8, 3, 7, 2, 6, 1, 5, 9. So you'll have 4 and 6, 10, 7 and 8, 15, 8 and 2, 10. You'll have 7 and 9, 16, 1 and 6, 7. So you'll have 6, 1, 1, 7, 7. This one also will be a 6. This will be 6, 2, 7, 15, 8, 2, 5, 15, 3, 2, 1, 6, 4, 2, 9, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's good. Just going to change a little bit. We're still going to keep 12 here and 18 over here. That's good. 1.5 times creates this, the association. 9 and 4, 13. 3 and 1, 4. 13 is 1 and 3, 4. 6 and 7, 13. 1 and 3, 4. 8 and 5, 13. 1 and 3, 4. So we have 4, 4, 4, 4 encompassing the entire cube. So we come back over here and we go 5 times, right? 1, 4, 7, it moves here. So this is the fluctuation. Look at 6, 3, 6, and 9, right? Now there's more to this. This is going to be what is 264, and this is way too heavy for me. I need a break. In fact, I don't think I'm going to go on break. I'm going to leave it at that. I have some stuff to catch up. Maybe come back a little bit later. But just to let you know, I'm on TikTok. I do a lot on TikTok. I've been banned for 4 days for talking about numbers. If you know anybody who'd like to help support the channel, the best way about this is ask me questions. Share with your friends if you think there's anything that is relevant to you. If there's anything about numbers and you want to send me an email asking me a question, I'm going to show you my email. It's Mr. Tacpans at gmail.com. Mr. Tacpans at gmail.com. If you have any questions, you want to talk about something, that'd be a good way to support the channel. Just by your knowledge, you spreading the word, that's the least I can ask. The thing I mentioned again, the A letter splits everything in half. This is a schematic. These are schematics. These are storytellers. Add the alphabet to it and add history. The truth of history or the lie is the schematic of history itself. ABC 1, 2, 3. Have a good evening. Might see you later. I will be on by 12/1 tomorrow on TikTok. Thanks for watching this video.